Ola, so I'm sure some of you already knew this, but I was pretty skeptical about this movie. For one, I thought the trailers were doing the exact same copy and paste stuff that we've been seeing for the last 20 years or so. I've been avoiding a lot of social media because nothing can ruin a movie more than overhype. I've been keeping my expectations very low, and I've been dodging all sorts of content creators, especially content creators that sound like this.
Hi, Billy Mays here with another fantastic product.
And I am really glad to say that I was pleasantly surprised. I'm Mike the Movie Misfit, and here is my review for Evil Dead Rise. So it finally happened, we got another one, and it's been a minute since the 2013 Evil Dead reboot, which I also enjoyed. Evil Dead Rise is definitely more of a standalone film because even the location itself is very different because instead of the cabin in the woods, it takes place in a high-rise building in Los Angeles. In this film we follow a single mom and her 3 kids, and we also meet an aunt that comes to visit. While our kids are alone in the parking garage, they discover the good book.
The Prince's Bride.
No, not that one. They discover this one.
Necronomicon Ex Mortis.
You know, all of this could have been avoided, but if they did that, we wouldn't have a movie. But man, I was saying this a lot to myself while watching these kids in this film.
You meddling little shit!
Nobody is safe once the Deadites are released into our world once again. The movie has plenty of risks involved, and I want you to take a guess on who can die. The change in location was a fresh idea, and it definitely reminded me of another supernatural movie involving demons. Well, Demons 2. The actual runtime of this movie is pretty good, and the story moves along pretty quickly. Now, the only real issues I had with this film are probably my own personal preferences. So when I mentioned that the runtime's not very long and the story moves along pretty quickly, that also means we're sacrificing a lot of character development. So when people actually died, I was kind of like,
whatever. Who gives a shit?
Big chunks of the movie are actually in the trailer, so movie studios, if you want people to be surprised, please. Like I said, this might be a me thing, but I'm getting really burnt out on movies leaving things like Easter eggs, doing nods to the previous films in the franchise. We get it.
I'm stupid, you're smart.
All that being said, I really enjoyed Evil Dead Rise, just like I enjoyed the 2013 reboot, Evil Dead. If someone were to ask me what was gorier, the 2013 reboot or Evil Dead Rise, I would actually say the Evil Dead reboot from 2013. If you've been a fan of the entire Evil Dead franchise, I don't think you'll be disappointed. I am going to give Evil Dead Rise a go see it with some friends. Please like and subscribe. I'm Mike the Movie Misfit, and I'll see you at the movies.
Hail to the king, baby.
Get more out of life. Go out to a movie.